Okay. Good afternoon, Goffstown fans, and Sunday afternoon, and we're coming to you from the Grizzly Den at the Goffstown High School, where the Lady Grizzlies will be going up against probably one of their toughest rivals, fair to say, Bishop Guertin. This is Bob Bartolucci, and I'm joined today with Rob Foreman. How you doing, Rob?
Good, Bob.
So this should be a very interesting game.
Yeah.
Bishop Guertin is probably the best team in the division, and they're 14-3 and coming up against the girls today. And what do you think they're going to have to do to?
Well, I think this is a game where you're heading into the playoffs next week. A good chance to play a tough competition, work out some new strategies, plays, and let's see what we get.
That's true. Hopefully they're going to be a lot less kind of sloppy than they have been the past few games, I guess the way to look at it.
Yes.
So starting for the Grizzlies. Ooh, Bishop Guertin got a basket down low. But we got Ava Winterburn, Lillian Green, Maggie Sasso, Noelle Simmons, and Ava Ruggiero for the starters. Simmons got the ball now. She works it around the Ruggiero. Ruggiero's looking to dish it off. Does the Sasso. Sasso's working in. Takes a shot and sinks a nice basket.
Yeah, that 10-foot range for Sasso has been really sweet.
Yeah, I was telling Scott, it's good. Past 4 or 5 games now, she's been back on.
She has.
She was in a little bit of a slump where nothing was going in for her.
Yep.
Bishop Guertin is really good at all phases of the game. So you really, Goffstown's really going to have to play at their best, I think, to stay in this.
Absolutely. Like I said, a good test for next week. See what you're made of.
So Sasso's going to try to inbound this around the defenders. So Bishop Guertin's going to go with a full court press. Sasso works it down the Ruggiero, down in the point. Ruggiero works it in. Oh, kind of throws that one away. Intercepted by Olivia Murray, who's going to bring it right to the basket. Put it up, just missed. Rebound comes down, Noelle Simmons. She looks like she's going to do the same thing.
Geez.
Oh, wow. That's going to be
She
offense.
had one thing on her mind there, and that's to get to the basket.
Yeah, she wasn't going to stop for nothing. No. So Brooke Paquette took a kind of a big hit there.
Yeah.
Because Noelle didn't even think about holding up.
No.
But that, you know what? I like it.
I'd rather the aggressiveness.
Yeah, I like to play. So no press for Goffstown. Noelle went up and just harassed a little bit, but that was it. Goffstown's holding to a kind of a zone here. Paquette takes a shot, a wide 3 off the rebound, being fought for by Simmons. Green Simmons again. Good aggression on that. Ava Winterburn throws it out to Sasso, brings it down to Ruggiero. Ruggiero's trying to work it in, can't. Sasso stays to the outside. Nice play.
Take by Maggie.
So it's going to be white ball. So it's going to be a foul here. Green number 1, that's Brooke Paquette. A non-shooting foul before the shot. Simmons is going to inbound this. Out to Sasso, takes a 3 and in and out.
That's a good shot.
Ooh. It's like, jeez. Paquette went down again.
Yeah.
It's like she's
Taking
taking
a couple
another
hits,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah, no, if this was a hockey game, she's getting, like, abused.
Yeah.
Oh, that went out of bounds. So now it's going to be inbound by Molly Smith of BG. Over to Paquette. Kind of pushes off Simmons. Oh, now she's going to get the... Is that Paquette again?
Paquette again, yeah.
Yeah, she went into Lily Green this time.
Taking a few hits early.
Yeah. Wow, I'm surprised. I did think that was going to go our favor.
Yeah, Lily was there in time. It looked like she might have turned her shoulder a little bit.
Well, don't agree with this foul, but 2-2 early. Paquette takes her first shot. It was a nice basket, nice and smooth. So Paquette's a 5'7" junior from Bishop Guertin. Second shot, she's got them both pretty easily. 2-4, Bishop Guertin. Simmons is working it out with some good speed here.
Yeah, good job controlling
Over
the ball
to
there.
Sasso. Inside to Ava Winterburn.
Nice shot.
Nice basket. Yeah, she kept her hands up the whole time. So now Paquette's bringing it back in again aggressively to the basket. They're calling Lily Green again here.
That's too quick on Lily.
Huh. So that's going to bring in Trinka for Lily Green. So Lily and Trinka's back in, are in for the first time. But, you know, that's what you need Lily Green doing right under the basket.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, she's
Clogging
very
things
good
up
defensively and under the basket. And so, again, I think both fouls were, I think she kind of got robbed on them, but I think they were both good fouls to take. Ooh. This should be on 30 finally.
Yes.
Okay. So Caitlin Wheeler kind of went into Ava Winterburn a little bit.
Tried to fight right
trying
through
to get
her,
to Noelle Simmons. So now you got the B. Simmons going to inbound this. So Noelle's going to be inbounding this now. She's looking for somebody open. She went back to Ava Winterburn in the Goffstown end. So Simmons works it around. Over to Winterburn with a long three. That's outside the wide. So it's like Brooke Paquette came up with the ball, and she's going to work it down. And
Sasso with a loose ball.
Bumps it over to Sasso. I wish Sasso could have kept dribbling there. We got Paquette. Call another foul on Goffstown. It's going to be the 5th foul already. Number 10, that was Trinka. Noelle Simmons works her way out, and Meredith Winterburn's now in for Goffstown. And Bishop Guertin made several changes here.
Yeah, 3 come in.
3 came in. So number 11, Olivia. Ooh. Oh, again, Bishop Guertin keeps coming down with the rebounds. Who's got that? Oh,
all right.
That was good. Meredith got that. I'll tell you, you know, rebounds have been a problem for Goffstown the past few games. And if you're going to give your opponent 4 or 5 chances,
they're going to make one.
They're eventually going to get one. That's true. So that went out of bounds. Now Meredith Winterburn's going to inbound this for Goffstown. BG's really aggressive on the players. They play a more or less man.
They do.
Very aggressive. So Trinka over to Meredith Winterburn, over to her sister. It went off her sister's hand, but I don't know if it went off a BG player too. It did. I think it went off number 23, Kate Daly. So Ruggiero sent it over to Sasso. Sasso's trying to work it in outside to Trinka. Trinka works it in, holds up for a shot just off the rim. And we got Brooke Paquette working it back out. Oh, almost intercepted by Winterburn, but it was not.
Oh.
55!
And a nice layup
55!
by number 12, Hannah Lynch.
Yeah, they moved the ball well on offense.
Yeah, it's a very aggressive team, and they look like they're very quick.
Timeout.
Yeah. Coach Largy had to call that timeout. Goffstown's taking a little too long to work it out of their zone.
Yeah. Just settle down. You know, like I said, BG looks up the floor, eyes are up. They're looking to make that pass, a quick pass and cut to the basket. I also noticed a couple times they're really looking to feed it inside. They had a mismatch with the tall girl, the center, number 3, I think it was.
That's Oching.
Yeah. They were really looking to feed it into her. There was a mismatch. They just didn't get it to her. So we'll see if they continue to look for that mismatch.
I mean, you know, it is 9-4, but I think Goffstown's doing all right hanging in there.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them sink a little bit more of their shots, and I almost can hear Scott Gross, in the memory of our buddy here, Scott,
Yes.
saying, They got to set their feet to take those shots. And there are a few shots that were just sort of rushed.
Yep.
That I don't think they were completely set when they took them.
Agreed.
So Goffstown really, they really got to be on everything tonight. This is a very big test for them. So BG's coming out. They got a big team in general.
A lot of size across the board.
And again, BG's very aggressive on the ball, but Ruggiero's going in for it off the backboard. Ooh, Meredith takes a long three. Ava came up with it. Again, missed.
Well, we got 3 chances that time.
Yeah, none of them went in.
No.
That's the bad part. Again, I like Goffstown's speed of the ball. They look like they want it certainly more than they did the other night. Wow. Calling a travel for that. Oh, BG coach isn't happy with that.
Yeah.
So Goffstown's working it in. So Ruggiero's got the ball. She'll get it over half court. Ruggiero over to Sasso, throws one up. Oh, nice basket.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, it was a good pass out of the double team over to find the open player, Maggie Sasso.
Again, Goffstown's in a zone.
Down.
And Bishop Guertin wants to work it in under the basket. But Goffstown's doing a good job keeping them out. Oh.
Blocked by Winterburn.
Blocked by Winterburn. Yeah, that was a nice block. And it looks like Caroline Foreman's going to make her entrance into the game.
Yeah, replacing Sasso.
Maggie Sasso. Oh, Rob, you're somewhat familiar with Caroline.
I've seen her once or twice.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no charge there.
Boy, we got bodies all over the place. Oh, that's going to be on Ava Winterburn.
Yeah, that's 2 on her.
Yeah, I know. You really don't want to get her in trouble.
No.
First quarter, 2 fouls already. Bishop Guertin really looks relentless out there. They're just going for that ball. Guertin puts it up. Yep. That's a good basket. Who's that? 23, I think? Kate Daly? No, 33. She's not on my roster.
I must have picked her up on the way here.
Oh, it must have been a waiver pickup, a last-minute waiver pickup. Good basketball player, very
Looks
tall.
like Ella's checking in for Ava Winterburn.
Yep.
2 more subs for BG.
Brooke Paquette make her way back in the game. Noelle Simmons is coming back in for Lillian Trinka.
Yeah.
So
if you notice, BG's really trying to trap the ball up top, make it difficult to pass.
Yeah, they are. They're now. They don't want Goffstown
overplaying everything. A few backdoor cuts here would help.
Well, part of it is that BG's really fast.
Yeah, they're very
fast
quick
on the ball, and they're. So Meredith Winterburn's going to inbound this one. She's being screened like crazy. Oh, into Noelle Simmons. Simmons to Meredith, takes a 3, and that's way wide. So now being worked out by Kate Daly of BG.
Paquette.
And that's Brooke Paquette put one up. BG bench thought she had it, but it went off the back rim. Caitlin to Brooke. They keep trying to feed Brooke Paquette, so I guess she's the shooter.
Yeah.
Another basket, so that's going to make it 13-7. Ruggiero's working it out past center court. Went off somebody with Simmons, and Simmons kind of threw it away.
Hey, 3 out. 3 out with the bigs. Dara, post. You know
So 13-7, minute 8 left to go in a very fast-paced quarter.
BG's going to post the big girls up down low.
Last ball.
Brooke Paquette's working it in.
Look in. Look in.
Again, the size of BG is really showing up now.
Paquette again.
Yeah. Does a spin move around Noelle Simmons and puts that up. Oh,
That's where you got to just dribble through her and take the foul.
just try to go around her.
Yeah.
She had the ball. I don't know why they were calling Ruggiero on that. That was a bad call, I think.
Should have been a foul. I mean, she forced her out of bounds.
(15-7), last 30 seconds of the quarter. Oh, Brooke Paquette goes down again. Broken up by Foreman. Foreman over to Ruggiero to Simmons. Back to Foreman on the outside. She's kind of looking around. 15 seconds left. Winterburn to Simmons. Simmons tried to feed Ella and got intercepted. Oh. Went off BG, thank God.
4 seconds.
Yeah. I think the key is here, just don't allow BG to get rid of the basket.
Don't give one up.
Don't give one up. Just take the 4. Oh, Ruggiero just,
Hit the rim.
that's unbelievable. Ruggiero just at half court, knowing she didn't have any time left, just kind of chucked it with one
I thought it
arm.
was going to graze the ceiling. It never did.
Came right down, and I'll tell you, another quarter inch, that would have been nothing but net.
That was
Hit
really
the back
close.
rim. That would have been a heck of a three-pointer.
The heave-ho on Sunday.
And I'll tell you what, if that went in, I think
Things.
Ava herself would have been the most stunned person in the building.
Her dad almost fell out of his seat in the front row over there.
Well, he's almost fallen out of his seat most of the time anyway, isn't he? I like picking on Ruggiero. He's fun. So what do we got to do now, Rob?
Well, you know, BG's overplaying everything defensively. They're trying to double up top. They're shooting through the gap. You know, you got to get some backdoor cuts. You got to set some screen and rolls to really keep them honest. Otherwise, they're going to continue to cut through and get a deflection and steal the ball.
So it looks like Trinka and
Sasso
are going to check back into the game. So it's going to be white ball. Start of the second quarter, 7-15. Bishop Guertin's ahead. Team fouls are 6 for Goffstown and 4 for Bishop Guertin. And Goffstown starting 5 is Lillian Trinka, Meredith Winterburn, Noelle Simmons, Maggie Sasso, and who's that, Ella?
I think Ella's in there, yeah.
Yep. Simmons traveled.
Yep.
I think originally she was going to feed Meredith, but Meredith was
too.
covered. And then she kind of changed gears and went to Sasso, but took that extra step. Here we go. Brooke Paquette's working it back, way down.
There it is.
BG's done a good job of passing it outside on the perimeter.
They're very patient.
They are patient.
Yeah, Stara.
So who's going to get this foul for us? Looks
Molly
like
and Brooke.
Ella.
Switch. Molly, you got one. Brookie. Molly, who you guarding?
It's weird without anybody here announcing it all.
Yeah. We can
Announcing
normally
who
pick
got the
up
foul
names
and who, yeah.
Keep you on your feet today.
Good, D.
Yeah. I think that's a Dora Ochang.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah. So she got the first one, and the second one goes right. Ella comes down to rebound to Simmons. Over to Sasso. Sasso's going to work it on over half court. Down low to Trinka on the wing. Out to Simmons. They're on Simmons pretty quick.
Good cut by
into Maggie Sasso. Nice basket, and she draws the foul. That was a beautiful play.
Yeah, I mean, again, offensively, you can't stand around and just watch. Cut to the basket. Their defenders are moving so much, and Maggie made a great cut to the basket.
I don't know how Noelle was able to feed her.
I don't either.
You know? Sasso makes it 3, so it's 10-16. Looks like Hannah Lynch is going to make her way in the game for Dara Ochang. She has 2 fouls now. Oh, a long three-pointer was made by Olivia Murray. So it's 19-10. Noelle Simmons again on the outside looking to dish it off. No one to dish it to.
Getting trapped in that corner.
She's completely trapped.
Yep.
She basically threw it out. And BG's drew the foul. So Caitlin Wheeler Meredith went out.
Alyssa Hunt checked into the game.
I can't really see who that went off of. I got the coach standing right in front of me.
And I have you in front of me, so I can't see through you either.
You can't see through me?
Yeah.
I'm so wispy and thin. Maggie Sasso with the ball now works it in. Oh, throws one up just off the rim. Trinka came down with the rebound. Over to Ella, back to Sasso. Sasso out to Simmons out the point.
Oh, good backdoor cut.
Right into Sasso. She's sort of tripped there.
Yeah. Well played. It was a backdoor cut. She was going to pass it to this opposite side.
Well, that's exactly what you said. They got to do more.
Absolutely.
So I guess they got to keep that up. So Goffstown's doing a sort of a light press, I guess. Very light.
Yeah.
They're jumping right out of it. Simmons is going to work her way down. So Brooke Paquette sent it over to Hannah Lynch. Back to Paquette. Paquette's going to
blocked by Trinka.
Yeah, that was. Who are they calling on this?
Hey guys, hey, diagonals are there.
Okay, so
looks like we're in bonus here.
Kate Daly. So fouls, just like that, they're tied up 7-7 with the fouls.
Looks like Penny's checking in. Looks like Trinket might have got hit in the mouth on that last play.
Did she come off?
Yes.
Oh, that's who she went in
Yes.
for. Okay. See, this is why it helps to have two pairs of eyes out here. Yeah. Can't keep track of it. So Simmons is going to the basket. As Scott puts it, nice rainbow.
The rainbow.
shot. Yeah, Scott taught us a new thing last time. Well, it was new for us anyway. So Simmons is famous for the rainbow shot. So you got Brooke Paquette for Bishop Guertin. Over to Molly Smith. Again into Hannah Lynch. You're going to call a jump ball on this?
Yes. BG
It's
ball.
going to be Bishop Guertin's ball. And Bishop Guertin's, their coaching really is on point here. This guy watches them like a shark. Paquette. Ooh. A little travel. Was that a travel?
He called a deflection out of bounds.
All right, so Ava Winterburn and
Ava
Ava Ruggiero make their way back in.
No, Lynch has 12. Hey, twist it.
So it's interesting. He put Winterburn back in. She's got 2 fouls. She's going to have to be careful here.
What are you doing, Kate?
Yeah, I think if I were BG, my strategy would be go right at her.
Yeah.
But,
Timeout.
so,
BG coach not happy with this offensive set.
right, and so he called a timeout,
Yeah.
which I think was good. So even though we're behind here, I think defensively we look like we're holding up pretty good.
Yep.
So
You've seen
Still
some
plenty
good,
of time to
seen some
go.
good things. Got a little more aggressive on the rebounding, some backdoor cuts. So it's tough, you know. Both teams are dealing with some foul trouble right now. Two fouls for some players in the first half. So we'll see how they respond. We have two girls, both Ella and Penny. You know, they've seen very little time all year, and they're thrust into this game against one of the better opponents of the league.
certainly
You know,
make tests with them.
yeah.
Well, you know, the thing I like about it is working and testing out the bench because, you know, you don't know what you're going to need to do come playoffs.
Exactly.
You know? You got to win one game, you know, at a time to stay in. One loss, though, one bad game, you're out.
You're done, yeah.
And this is the final home regular season game for Goffstown.
I agree. That might have been a foul on Winterburn. She could have taken a charge.
There we go. Sasso works it out mid-court.
Technical foul.
Technical foul on the VG coach.
Technical foul, green coach.
So there'll be a technical foul on Bishop Guertin's coach.
All right, so the rule is Goffstown will get the free throws and the ball. The coach has to be remain seated for the rest of the game. The seatbelt rule, that's part of the technical foul on the coach, which is hard for a lot of coaches to sit still.
I think it's very hard for him.
Yeah.
He's
He's
running it like a boot
Yeah.
camp. You got to be impressed with BG's record and how well they've played over the years. They've always been, if not the best, certainly one of the best.
Absolutely.
But on the other hand, we're high school girls basketball here.
Yeah.
In Goffstown, we're not in Nashua in general. It's not the WNBA or Division I college, so.
Sasso hits 1 of 2. Goffstown retains the ball here.
Just need to calm it down a little bit there, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if he can make it through the rest of the game at this point.
I'm betting no, because I can feel the tension coming from him. He's sitting 3 feet away from me. But he's sure runs a tight ship.
Yeah.
Which are aspects of that I can appreciate. But
turnover by Goffstown.
Yeah, and that's really the sloppy play they got to be really careful
Yep.
of. You can't have these unforced errors, you know. That's the big thing right now. Goffstown's down by 8. Still a little over 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter, or in this half. So Bishop Guertin's working around the perimeter. Brooke Paquette. And
Double dribble.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Goffstown, BG coach isn't very happy.
No.
As you can imagine. See, the fans who are watching this on the couch don't realize what the tension's like right here.
I know. We're going to have to get you a seat upgrade.
Ava Winterburn went to a backcourt to get it over to Sasso. Again, BG's being real aggressive. Hunt takes a long 3. Oh,
good job by
how
Ruggiero.
did that happen? Ruggiero comes down with it under the basket. It's going to be white ball. Run off green. I don't know how there wasn't a foul on that.
Yeah, this is Largy was thinking the same thing.
Ruggiero inbounds it to Winterburn. Winterburn again. Well, she wasn't set at all, but she just tossed it up there. Just went a little wide. These extra baskets would certainly help. And BG's trying to work it down low. And they're passing so fast, I can't keep up with who's got the ball. So I can't call
That's 3 on Winterburn.
That's a good thing we're TV and not radio.
Right.
That's why the fans can
Tough
watch
to keep
themselves.
up with.
Yeah, you don't have a roster in front of you for Bishop Guertin, but I don't know the names good enough where I can keep up. So who's this shooting? I got a ponytail in the way. What number is that?
Number 11.
Number 11. So that will be Olivia Murray. And she gets her first of 2. Ava Winterburn works her way out of the game. Lillian Green's back in.
Yep. Who also has 2 fouls.
That's right. Lillian Green has 2. Yep. So Olivia Murray's going to take her second shot. Rebound's going to be important. And it did miss. Goffstown came up with it. Lily Green over to Ruggiero. Ruggiero holds up to take a 3 and kind of missed everything there.
That was the right shot. Nobody on her. She just rushed it.
She did a better job with that radical hook shot she just took from center court.
The hook and a prayer?
Much closer. Yeah, hook and the prayer was much closer than that one. So again, BG's being very patient. They're trying to work it down low, but they're working it around. And again, that Brooke Paquette goes in.
Yeah, she gets to the basket very well. Left hand,
drives
right hand.
Drives the foul on Ruggiero. That might be Ruggiero's second foul, too. So Paquette's going to take a shot. She sinks the first one. Trinka and Simmons work their way back in. Take out Penny and Ava Ruggiero. So Brooks got one more shot left here. Lead for BG is 10. And Paquette put it up, put it in. So Sasso's got to inbound this again. BG's just very aggressive on the full court press.
Got to swing it
Simmons.
here.
Ooh.
Hey.
Up to Lily Green, but that was over the top.
Yeah.
So 34, Maddie Bowen's going to take a foul on this. So it's 1-1. That'll put Lily Green on the line.
Yeah, Pressure's good. I'm not sure you want to give up free throws on 40 feet from the basket, right?
I don't think they really need to. Lily Green's going to take her first shot. Oh, missed everything. You know, at first I thought that was going in.
It was on target, just not the right target.
Yeah, right. So Simmons is pressing Paquette a little bit, slowing her down at least. Ooh.
Good play by Alyssa, yeah.
Yeah, Alyssa Hunt broke that up, tapped it over to Trinka, over to Simmons. Simmons did a little fancy behind the back thing.
Yep.
Hunt again. Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
Almost threw that
Defender
away.
wasn't even
Actually
looking.
did. She's trying to go to Sasso, but Sasso wasn't ready for it either.
Nice block by
what a
Sasso.
breakup. Sasso stuffed her. Maddie Bowen. Sasso comes down with it to Lily Green to Trinka on the outside. Trinka throws it over to Simmons, almost threw it away. You heard it in my voice. Simmons was cutting the other way.
Oh, bodies all over the floor.
Jump ball. This should be Goffstown ball, I think. Trinka picks Simmons up. Hunt. Oh.
Terrible pass.
Yeah, she's trying to go into Maggie Sasso. We're going to have Meredith Winterburns coming in now for Hunt. So Meredith's going to inbound this. A little more height now. There we go. To Simmons. Simmons in the back court, works it over center court. Over to Green, back to Simmons. Nice play by Green. Trinka, oh, coughed it up. She tried to go to Sasso. Trinka's bouncing
Bodies everywhere again.
Yeah, I know. I like the aggression, but BG's really a good team.
Yeah.
So number 4, Molly Smith, works her way back in. She's going to inbound it here right in front of us to Brooke Paquette. Paquette over to Olivia Murray. Murray works it in. She draws the foul, misses the shot. I think it's going to be on Meredith Winterburn. Nope, it's on Trinka.
Trinka, yeah.
So that's going to put Olivia Murray on the line, and she has been getting most of her shots here. And she got another one. Yeah. So we got to be careful about drawing fouls because most of them seem to be pretty good shooters. Again, Murray puts it up and in. So 24-11, the lead for BG now is 13. Sasso to Simmons, went off Simmons' foot, and a steal by BG. And Murray got another basket. So 26. Lily Green at midcourt. Over to Trinka.
And that's exactly what they want to do. They want that pressure. They want to make you make a bad decision.
Went off Sasso's foot. Trinka works her way in.
Very late call. Extremely late call.
That was on 33. That's the girl they picked up on waivers because we don't have her. Trinka takes her first shot. Ooh, kind of thought about going in. It bounced around a little bit.
Well, we do know 33's got 2 fouls.
Yeah, whoever she is.
Yes.
The mystery girl. You should ask your friend.
We'll find out at halftime.
Trinka takes the second one. Looks like Kate Daly's going to work her way back in for BG to replace 33.
The
girl on
unknown.
waivers. The unknown.
Mrs. Unknown.
A very good player, though. Anyway, so Brooke Paquette is working it down for BG. Over to Molly Smith. Back over to Olivia. Back to Molly. Molly to Hannah. Back to Brooke. Simmons almost broke it up. And they're going to call a foul, I think, on Noelle.
Yes.
Yeah, Noelle Simmons. So Noelle will come off. Ruggiero's got to come back in. Again, we're in a lot of foul trouble. I think I think that might be her third, right?
And 2 on Simmons now. It's a host of players with 2 or 3 fouls at this point.
Ooh. Brooke Paquette missed a foul shot here.
Clearly, she's the security blanket for this team because she's logged every minute so far.
Well, pretty close to it, if not every. You're right. She does seem to be the settling influence.
Yeah.
She is a junior, like Brooke Paquette, so she's a good player. Meredith Winterburn out to Lily Green, over to Sasso. Sasso's working it in, holds up at the line. Ooh, almost threw it away. Threw it to Ruggiero. Paquette went and kept it in. What a pass by Paquette. And again, BG gets a rebound twice.
Yeah.
Forced Lily Green to get a foul. That might be her third.
I believe it is.
Oh, no, they call it a Meredith Winterburn.
Wow. Interesting.
So it's probably better if they call it a Meredith rather than a Lily again. You don't need Lily
Meredith's
fouling
first,
out.
yeah.
So 23, Kate Daly gets her first shot. Just off the back rim, a little too much on it. And gets that one, 28-13. So the lead's 15. Oh, that was thrown away.
Yep.
You can take skip because there's nobody behind you, right?
Really, I think we're gonna have to do some halftime replanning how aggressive BG is. You gotta, like you said, plan for that because they do have a tendency to overplay it a little bit. Just Goffstown has been able to take advantage of it. Trinka's working it down low and kind of throws it away. I think she's trying to go to Lily Green. So Molly Smith's going to inbound this to Brooke Paquette.
Drag, Lynchy. Molly, other side, Molly.
Paquette's over midcourt.
Pop it.
We're down to 30 seconds left in the half. Again, it'd be great if we could prevent them from getting any more baskets. Olivia works her way in, draws a foul. I think it's going to be on Trinka again. Oop, 3. It's going to an Ava Ruggiero. That's her third now for sure. So I'm doing the math in my head. We don't have any stats on the fouls.
No, we'll get some numbers ahead, but I'm guessing we're approaching 30 fouls.
So Foreman worked her way back in.
We got 24 seconds, so I'd like to see us get one more good possession here.
30 to 13. Now it's a 17-point lead for Bishop Guertin. Trinka over to Ruggiero. Ruggiero's right there. Put it up. Oh, went off Lily Green. Oh, BG's going to inbound this. 15 seconds left.
Lynchy and Kate on the block. Liv, over here. Molly,
I can hear the BG coach. He coaches right up to the last second.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
No, they're got a 17-point lead. Molly Smith out to Paquette. Paquette goes in, lays one up, misses. Ruggiero. Oh, I thought she was going to go for a chuck.
Yeah, a little further, but.
So we're looking at halftime. The score is Goffstown 13, Bishop Guertin 30. Very fast-paced game, and well, Bishop Guertin's playing up to their billing.
Absolutely. We got to make some adjustments. I think when we were successful offensively, we made backdoor cuts. We were cutting to the basket, looking for that 10-foot jump shot range. Again, they're going to double team you, overplay you. You got to be ready for it.
That's right. Well, we'll see what kind of adjustments are made. So both coaching staffs are not thrilled with the officiating, but we'll leave it at that. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you. Good afternoon, Goffstown. Welcome back. And we're back here at the Grizzly Den, the high school, watching the Lady Grizzlies play Bishop Guertin. I'm here with Rob Foreman.
Good afternoon.
And it's been a very fast-paced, very aggressive game. Unfortunately, the Goffstown Grizzlies are down 13-30. And we're really having a hard time offensively getting anything going here.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got a few good looks early on, made a few quick baskets. I think we don't have a score sheet in front of us, but I think we scored, like 8 quick points in the first quarter, and the second quarter was really slow.
Yeah, it was bad. And historically, the third quarter has not been good for this team, so I'm a little apprehensive here working our way into this.
We're battling some foul trouble, so we'll see how this holds up.
Yeah, BG's going to be inbounding this, and BG's plays very aggressive for the ball, and these girls definitely want to win. So we have Maggie Sasso, Ava Ruggiero, who's that? Lillian Green,
Yep.
Lillian Trinka, and Ava Winterburn, all in for the starting 5 for your Goffstown Grizzlies. And we're going to have Olivia Murray inbounding this to Brooke Paquette, who is clearly the best player on BG.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of good players to choose from. So
Every play runs right through her.
it seems to, yeah. So Paquette out to Murray. Over to Molly Smith, back to Paquette. Paquette works it into Smith. Inbounded a little low, and it was stolen by Ava Winterburn to Ruggiero. Sasso works her way in, throws it to Lillian Green. Green back out to Sasso. Sasso tries to go up with it, and she's foul. I think that's going to be, it's going to be an 11,
Murray.
Olivia Murray. I thought at first it was going to be number 3.
That's what I'd like to see both Maggie and Ava Ruggiero do. Attack.
Go right into the basket.
Yeah.
Draw the fouls, at least.
Obviously, they're going to call the fouls today. They called
Yeah,
23 in the first half.
right. So Sasso's sank her first foul shot. She'll take her second. Puts it up and gets that one. So Sasso's shooting pretty smoothly.
Star ball, D.
So Brooke Paquette's going to work it back down for Bishop Guertin. She holds it up over to Dara. To Molly Smith. Molly Smith inside to Caitlin Wheeler, back to Smith. Olivia Murray cuts into the basket, and I think Trinka drew that one. It's going to get this foul. Yep, it's going to be Lillian Trinka. That's her third.
Yes.
So we're going to be careful with the fouls here. So that's going to put Murray on the line for 2.
1-4.
And the first one's right in. I don't know, her percentage has got to be
Very good.
75, 80% on the line here. Again, the rebound's going to be very important here if she misses. And she doesn't miss.
I got a smooth shot.
Again, BG's going with the press, and they got pretty much a full press. And of course, it was coughed up. Travel. Well, we were lucky.
Yeah,
that was very generous.
We
call.
got to keep the ball out of the corner. They're
Well, we got to
looking
keep
trap it.
We got to keep more people back. When
Yes.
they're pressing, you can't just have 2 people
Yeah.
in our end. So Trinka throws it up to Winterburn, almost intercepted.
Oh,
Ruggiero works it in. She should have went to the basket,
Yeah.
I think, and put it up. She held up, went outside to Maggie Sasso. Sasso's looking to penetrate, but she's going to take the 3,
good
and she
shot
gets
from
it.
Maggie, yeah.
Oh, the beautiful number. That was a beautiful number 3,
No.
but a beautiful 3 by number 1.
By number 1, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So Caitlin Wheeler sends it out to Molly Smith, over to Dara Oching, and Paquette takes a long 3 off the rim, and Trinka gets the rebound over to Maggie Sasso. Sasso works it in, a cross-court pass to Ruggiero. Ruggiero thought about the 3, realized she didn't have a good shot, into Winterburn on the inside. Winterburn's been kind of snake bit there,
Yeah.
down low.
Lily Green with the offensive rebound.
Yeah, and Brooke Paquette drew a foul. She kind of grabbed Ava Winterburn's hands. So 33, our mystery player. Did you ever find out her name?
No.
You didn't?
I was so focused on
Take
the
your
fouls.
headphones off and find out. This girl right next to you knows who that mystery girl is. So Trinka out to Sasso. Ooh, over to Winterburn. Winterburn with a long
shot
shot off the rim. A little bit of a desperation shot there. BG works its way back in. A long three taken by Caitlin Wheeler. That was in and out. Winterburn works it down to Ruggiero. Ruggiero over to Trinka. Trinka's on the outside. Ooh, she almost lost the ball. Over to Ruggiero. Ruggiero, Maggie Sasso. Sasso's trying to cut around. BG's right on him. They're playing a heck of a zone. They're
Really
keeping
tight.
Goffstown to the outside. That was almost intercepted. Sasso tries to go in deep for Lily Green.
Yep.
I don't know why she'd make that pass. Lily was kind of covered like a blanket there. It's going to be another foul on Goffstown here. 10, that's 4 for Trinka. So she's coming out for her. Noelle Simmons is going in.
Goffstown's going to take a 30.
You know, we need to a little bit. Little sloppy. I think they're rushing some of their passes and shooting a little bit.
Yeah, and offensively, like you said, BG is really overplaying the ball. You know, they got to look to drive to the basket, you know, not settle for that three-point shot, move the ball, cut to the basket, screen and roll, just so they can get a good look. All right, I think Bob might have some secret information here.
That's right, because you were too scared to ask. But I asked the ladies.
Well, I didn't really care, actually.
Brooke Murray.
Brooke
Murray. That's
Murray.
her name. That's the mystery player on Goffstown.
So I wonder, because we had Olivia Murray. So
yeah.
Okay, Olivia.
So it's Brooke Muller.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so she must have got a new jersey.
We got her at 22, but she's 33.
Okay.
That's why.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, we corrected her.
So she was on our roster, just wrong jersey number.
Wrong jersey number. Oh, that was a nice three. Cut up by Bishop Guertin. So 35 to 18. 17-point lead for Bishop Guertin. Simmons with the ball. Goes in low to Winterburn. Winterburn brings it up. Ooh, she gets her own rebound and puts it up again. Got that one.
I like that little handoff play, and then it gives Ava Winterburn the opportunity to roll to the basket. I'd like to see her be in control and set herself. I think she can really score some baskets in there.
Right. I would like to see Goffstown do a little bit more pressing. I mean, like BG was. They're just allowing them to come right out with the ball. You're giving up half the court for nothing. You might as well push them a little bit. We need to be more aggressive defensively. As long as you're not committing fouls, you're all right.
Oh,
nice
blocked
stuff by Winterburn. Stuffs Olivia Murray. Pass. Paquette now got the ball. She's going to come in low. She throws it up, and it went right. Sasso on the ground. Paquette on the ground. Lily Green to the ground. Timeout, Bishop Guertin. Full timeout.
Yeah. I think you could sense there were some things getting out of hand here. A lot of bodies flying around.
No, there certainly were.
Yeah.
So, the lead's 15 for Bishop Guertin. And what do you see? What do you see for any adjustments that Goffstown made at halftime? Do you see anything different?
You know, the only thing that was different was Trinka started opposed to Simmons. I think he was going for some size. Then she got in foul trouble again. So
Right.
Simmons is back in. So I think you can have a plan, but with the foul trouble you're in, you're kind of balancing who can play, who's got 2 fouls, 3 fouls.
Right.
You know, we talked about it before. Defensively, you got to hold them to 1 shot, no second, third shots, and beat that press. They got a full court pressure that's tough to beat.
Right. Well, and you know, as we saw earlier in this quarter, they started doing a little better in the later part, but you can't have just the person inbounding it to one other
Right.
person when
No,
you know
they have
BG's in
4
a full
defenders,
court press.
right.
So we've got to make sure everybody's going back. And that's really awareness on the floor.
Absolutely.
I mean, you really got to be more aware, the players, that that's happening. So Smith tries to work it down to Murray. Murray puts it up with a hook. Simmons came down with that rebound. And again, BG is pressing him a little bit. Noel Simmons works it out to Sasso. Sasso up high, goes into Winterburn. Winterburn moves in and just kind of pulled up a layup, missed. Lily Green did a good job of keeping that in. Brooke Paquette's coming down over to Murray. He's down in her feet. Behind you, Lily. Ooh!
And again, we got 5 down on the ground.
That's right. And it looks like Brooke Muller might have hurt her elbow on that. Looks like she's shaking it off. So this is going to be white ball.
White ball.
So they're going to call it jump ball in that whole mess.
Yes.
Couldn't keep track of what the hell was going on. He had like 5 people on the court on the floor.
This is where they like to double here.
Simmons again
Gotta
trying
stay
to
away
work her
from
way
the
out.
sideline.
It's a good thing she's fast.
Yeah.
Pure speed work. What a
great move
that was
by
a beautiful
Ruggiero.
play. Beautiful play by Ava Ruggiero. Just kind of dipsy doodle right.
Oh.
Wow. Offensive.
We got one.
Oh, Ruggiero just got laid out.
She made a great score at one end and took a charge at the other. Excellent hustle to get back down the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ruggiero took that charge. She took the brunt of that. So she's going to come on for a little bit of a break, and they're going to put Meredith Winterburn in. So the fouls are 2 for Goffstown and 3 for BG in this quarter so far. Simmons over to Sasso. Sasso's trying to work it out. She's got to get it over midcourt, and she just made. Ooh, Simmons throws a body check on Brooke Paquette at center ice. I said center ice because it looked like a hockey hit.
It really did.
No, Simmons just literally put her shoulder down.
She got her money's worth on that one.
That was a pure out hit. That's why we call Simmons the Beast.
The Beast. All 5 foot nothing of her?
Yeah, I know, really. She's awesome, though. Love Noelle. All right, so, Olivia Murray came in and she was pretty much unchallenged.
Yes.
Simmons with the ball again. She works it down court. Oh, she charges to the net. And I don't know if her feet were set about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brooke Muller got the foul. So Simmons going right to the basket, drew a foul. And you were saying that earlier. That's what they have to do.
I think so, yeah. I mean, obviously we can't get the perimeter shot. Defense is fabulous around the perimeter. Looked at, a couple times they had the handoff play on the high post to Winterburn. I think, she starts making that mid-range little jump shot there. It's a different team.
Right. Well, I think, too, with a lot of times you are seeing more of the mismatch with size, too.
Yep.
Majority of Goffstown players are a little smaller. It's just the way it is. Speaking of smaller players, Simmons works her way in. Over to Winterburn, who's one of our big players. Oh,
that was another
she turned around, but I don't think she was set. Sasso's running back to try to. Oh. Again, you got 2 big players with BG, and Simmons was the one who got her hands
in the middle of it. Well, if you gave her the nickname, it's appropriate.
Oh. Sasso comes up with the ball. Simmons is working it out. Over to Winterburn. Winterburn's trying to work it in. Throws it out to her sister Meredith. Back to Ava. What happened?
She got pushed from behind.
Okay. It's a good thing you're watching this game.
I am. Well, you have so much to worry about.
You're on the
We have a roster, we're missing players. I mean, Scott left us with nothing.
Yeah, well, Scott always leaves us with nothing. Yeah. Scott's visiting family in New York. He'll be home tonight. Noelle Simmons
chases it down, thankfully.
Lillian Trinket threw it on the inside.
Holden Winterburn on the floor.
So this will be a BG foul on number 12, Hannah Lynch.
We're close to the bonus here.
Yeah, fouls are 6 for BG and 2 for Goffstown. Meredith over to Simmons. Simmons works it in right underneath
Great
the
pass.
Trinka. That's where you want Trinka shooting from.
Absolutely.
That's too bad. That was close. Again, Goffstown's pressing a little bit. Caroline Foreman out there. Ooh. Thought Caroline was going down there for a minute. So you got Hannah over to Olivia. Olivia works her way in. They can't be calling Trinka again.
Yeah, she's kind of stuck her leg out at the end.
I didn't notice that. Trinka looked like she was in. That's 5 for her.
Yeah, that ends her day.
Oh, that's too bad. Minute left in the third quarter, and Trinka's done for the night, the afternoon. I thought that was that was a cheap foul. I didn't like that one. Sorry, refs, I just didn't like it. So who is that shooting?
Murray
That is, Olivia Murray.
She's been to the line quite a few times.
Yeah, she's been very good on the line. So BG's leads up to 18, 40 to 22, and she sunk both of them again, which she sinks a lot more of them than she misses. So 41-22, 19-point lead for BG. Winterburn's trying to work it in, double team, tries to find Carolyn Foreman. It went off. Brooke Muller.
Just full front. Hannah, put your butt right into her.
Here we go. Meredith Winterburn's looking to inbound this. She's got to do it quick. Gets it over to Simmons. Simmons in the corner out to Ava. That little turn jump shot.
It's a tough shot.
Yeah, it's not going in for her.
Ooh, that's a foul.
It's going to be Winterburn for her third or fourth.
Fourth.
Yep, that's her fourth foul.
Yeah.
That's going to bring, Ella back in and Maggie Sasso.
Yeah.
So you can count on Ava Winterburn coming out for a little while, I would
I
imagine.
would think, for a few minutes in the fourth.
So both Winterburn girls will come out.
14. TV on the wall. Lynchy Hawk, 14. Maddie Bowen, deep. Deep, live, elbows.
So again, Hannah Lynch going to shoot her second. After missing her first, she gets the second one.
Maddie Bowen and Lynch is
So Hunt's going to inbound this to Simmons. Simmons immediately triple team. Gets it over to Sasso. Where is everybody? Oh, there we go. Over to Simmons, over midcourt. Simmons is going right to the basket. Looked like dropped it off to Foreman, who puts
good
it
look.
up. Simmons gets the rebound to Ella. She missed. Ooh, Foreman goes down in a heap. And now BG works it back into Olivia. Takes a three.
Great shot.
45
Tough transition. You have two good shots at this end and give up a three.
5 seconds left. Ella put one up. So that'll end the third quarter, 22-45. So 23-point lead for Bishop Guertin. And it's exactly the way they're playing. And there's no let up in their game.
Absolutely not. And they're deep. The bench is deep. You know, everybody who's gone in has kept the pressure up. We got some foul trouble to overcome here, so let's see. Yeah, I like the couple times we did get Ava Winterburn back in the high post and feed her. I think that's a natural offensive set for us. When she's trying to dribble the ball around the perimeter, it really takes us out of our offense.
Right. So BG's certainly an aggressive team because they're still, even though they're ahead by quite a bit, they want to continue that
Foot
press.
on the gas, yeah.
Yeah. So I personally like that play. I'd like to see Goffstown doing it a little bit more pressing.
Yeah.
So they elect not to. They kind of jump back into the zone. And they've been holding out pretty good in the zone, but BG's just really too good at shooting to hold them off for very long. They just seem to have better shooters, and they seem to be getting their feet set and getting most of these shots taken.
Yep.
So the starting five for the fourth quarter doesn't involve any of the Winterburns. But you do have Caroline Foreman, Noelle Simmons, Maggie Sasso, Alyssa Hunt and Ella.
Ella's in there, yes.
Play, now play.
Oh, BG puts it up. I don't know how that stayed out, but I'm glad it did. Olivia Murray gets it. She's going to draw a foul. It might be on Caroline Foreman. It is.
Yeah, it was. It's interesting. The whistle was blown before the contact occurred.
It almost felt that way, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. He anticipated there, and it was the right call, I think. But the whistle was blown before the contact.
Let's go. Here we go.
Ooh.
Maddie Bone, you're deep, right?
And is that Olivia taking these? Olivia Murray?
These long ponytails.
Yeah, it is Olivia. I think that's
Sure you're matched
one
up.
of the first or few foul shots. Ooh, Ava
Sorry.
Winterburn makes her way back in. This
Not
is
wasting
early.
any time, yep.
Yeah, Ava's got to be really careful. One more and she's out for the game.
14 on a make.
This is early in the fourth. I thought we wouldn't see her for a couple of minutes at least. So Winterburn into Simmons. Simmons works it way over mid-court to Ella to Sasso. Winterburn takes a long three, hits the back rim, stays out. Again, BG comes down with the rebounds. We're not doing good offensive rebounds at all. We haven't gotten that many. We were talking earlier about BG getting several rebounds, having several opportunities in each series, and we're not getting that.
Three-pointer.
Long three by number 23, Kate Daly.
Hey, was it 46 before? Or was it, that's right. 49 now with that three? Rookie. Wheeler.
Ava Winterburn takes a shot. Kind of did that spin shot.
Come on, keep going. Run, Maddie. Get to the block, man. Bowen and Dar.
So BGs, again, they're not letting up. They work it around really fast.
Look in, you got a mismatch.
got
Poster deep. Poster.
Kate Daly out to Olivia Murray. Murray's trying to go in. She gets it out to Maddie Bowen. Maddie underneath the basket, tried to put it up, just missed. Hunt to Noelle Simmons. Simmons works it down to Sasso. Sasso working
Great
it in.
spin
Nice
move.
little spin move, and she got that one in.
Timeout,
That's
Goffstown.
timeout Goffstown. 24-49. A 25-point lead for BG with 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes left in the fourth.
Well, like you said, BG not taking their foot off the gas. This is their last game before playoffs as well. So time to work some things out, get a good tune-up in before this week.
Yeah, probably get more of their bench players in to
They
get them
will.
ready for it.
Absolutely.
So I would imagine at this point he's going to start getting more of the players to see a little less court time.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, it is important that Goffstown focus on, I believe their first game's going to be a Tuesday night.
Tuesday, yeah.
Do we know who we're playing
I
yet?
don't think so.
And are we going to have a home game?
It
or
should
not?
be a home game.
Okay,
Should be
so
a home game.
we might actually have a home game. I didn't think we were going to do
Yeah,
that. Even if we
Tuesday.
lose tonight?
Yeah, yep.
All right, because Goffstown's record is, I believe, 9-6.
They have 10 wins now, so I think they're 10-6. 10-7. 10-7.
10-7. So it'll be 10-8 after
Yeah.
tonight.
Could be. Let's look it up because
Yeah, I thought they were 9-6. I could be wrong though. I've been known once in a while.
I've never known you to be wrong.
It seldom happens, but every once in a
Well,
while.
if you're going to be wrong, it's around me, of course.
Well, yeah, it's actually you rub it off on me. I could be wrong. All right, so looks like BG is going to be completely unchallenged coming out of the zone because why would we want to ever get the
Yeah.
ball back? I mean, we don't need to when we're this far ahead, I guess. But anyway, Brooke Paquette
That was deep.
inbounded, and she gave it over to Caitlin Wheeler. Caitlin Wheeler sinks another three-pointer. So that just increases BG's lead. Noelle Simmons over to Hunt to Sasso. Sasso's going to try to penetrate and get in, but she held up back out to Simmons. Ooh, Simmons goes in,
great
goes
take.
down in a heap. Trying to take that shot. She's kind of squished. Ava Winterburn works it under the basket, draws the foul, and goes to the line. And that foul will be on number 12, I believe, Aaron Carney.
Good up and under move.
So I believe if I saw the things right, it was BG was 14-3.
Three, right? Yeah.
And I thought we were 9-6, but I could be wrong. The reason why the records are a little different is there are some games that are not going to be made up when there was sort of COVID going on. Again, BG's going to be completely unchallenged. Goffstown goes back and plays the zone defense. And Brooke Paquette for Bishop Guertin's going to bring it down. Over to Olivia Murray, out to Caitlin Wheeler, back to Paquette. Paquette's out to Olivia Murray. Murray's looking around, back to Paquette. Paquette started to work in.
Good block from Lily.
Yeah, threw it into Kate Daly. Lily Green got a good block, but I think she's going to get the foul. No, Simmons got it. That's going to be Simmons' fourth.
Tough foul.
So it's a non-shooting foul. That's the only breath of fresh air. It's not a shooting foul. So this will be inbound by Molly Smith. And she went out to Paquette, even though it was tipped by Carolyn Foreman. Ooh, a nice three attempt by Caitlin Wheeler just outside. Sasso into Foreman underneath the basket, and Caroline went right to putting it up.
Maggie.
Another three by Paquette.
Yeah.
So we got Simmons taking it out now. So Simmons is driving down. She cuts into the basket. Out the Foreman, who's taking a three. Ooh, off the rim. A little
Simmons in there again.
Simmons got it. Out to Sasso from the same spot. She just went a little wide with it. So here comes BG. There's no slowing down for them.
No.
55-29 is now the score. So Goffstown again playing the zone. Paquette's going to line up another three. That time she missed everything.
Yeah.
She very rarely misses anything.
Yeah, again, she's logged every minute in a 25-point game. I'm not sure why she's in there, but.
So we got Meredith back in. Meredith Winterburn. So Ava Winterburn with the ball now. She's trying to work her way down. She's pretty well stopped at midcourt, and she throws it over to her sister Meredith.
Thankfully, she's 6'1", right?
Yeah, I know.
Passed right over the trap.
Oh, that's Paquette. That's got to be her fourth. At least her third, minimum third. So Sasso, is she going to the line? Yeah, it's a 1-on-1. So fouls are 8 for BG and 6 for Goffstown. About 4 minutes left in the game. Ooh, Sasso missed, but Ava Winterburn grabbed the rebound and put that up. 31-55. That's going to be on Sasso.
Yeah. That was a mix-up who was guarding who there.
Defensively, and Caitlin Wheeler came in unchallenged until Sasso kind of gave her a check. So Brooke Paquette's coming out, and number 10, Madeline Maloney.
And Brooke had a great game. She's the floor general out there.
Yeah. And we also got Brooke Muller working her way back into the game, I think. Meredith Winterburn over to Sasso. Sasso's working it down over midcourt. Goes inside to her sister, to Ava Winterburn, to Lillian Green. Back out to Sasso. Ooh, Sasso. It's going to be Goffstown's ball, so it went off BG. Meredith Winterburn to Sasso. Maggie's looking around. To Winterburn, to Green, to Winterburn. Back to Foreman, to Sasso. 3 Green.
Yeah, a lot of pushing in there.
So that was Dara Cheng. And now we're getting Brooke Muller working her way back in. She's going in for number 11, Olivia Murray. Olivia Murray's had a heck of a game.
Yeah, she had a really nice game. Very consistent shooting, free throws.
So Winterburn's going to the line. And the first one she sinks, so she'll get a second try here. 32-58. Just a tad over 3 minutes left in the game. And Winterburn got another one. That's a nice basket. Again, BG's going to work this out. Molly Smith. Oh. So Alyssa Hunt drew a hold underneath. A little ticky-tacky here. I mean, 25-point game.
25-point game, yeah.
Late in the fourth quarter, you're going to call every ticky-tack thing. We might be here a long time.
That's right.
You got dinner cooking there?
I don't know what's for dinner tonight.
No. We might have to order in, buddy.
You mentioned steak before. Now that's all that's on my mind.
Yeah, I know. Well, one thing you could tell by looking at us, Rob, we both know our way around the buffet.
Right. Haven't missed too many meals, have we?
But that's good. You know, it's called good living.
Right. Good living.
That's right. So we got Goffstown working their way back down. So the important thing now is getting away from this game. Hopefully everybody's staying healthy and content and, lining up and getting ready for Tuesday night. And we probably won't know until sometime tomorrow who we're going to be playing Tuesday.
Sasso.
Ooh, Sasso put up a long three. How did that not go in?
Yeah.
And I think Winterburn drew a foul because very aggressive
rebound.
under the basket. So she'll go to the line again. That was a nice three-pointer by Sasso.
Yeah,
That
it
should have went in.
looked good.
That was halfway down the hoop before
It was.
popped out. So Winterburn will take her first shot. Gets that one. Cuts that lead down. This is where we're going to put it on. This is where the comeback begins. If we remember, Ava Winterburn sinking 2 foul shots was the beginning of it. Caroline Foreman went down.
I think she's been on the floor 3 or 4 times today.
Yeah. What are you giving her for breakfast there?
Not enough, apparently.
Hey, go 3 out. 3 out.
Oh.
3 out. 3 out. Time out.
Caitlin Wheeler. Oh, PG's. So PG's calling him timeout.
Obviously not running the offense the way he wants it.
Yeah. So we got about 2.5 minutes to go. So, I don't know. Not a lot to take out of this game. I think
it's exactly what you expected, probably.
Yeah,
BG was deep. They moved the ball well. They defended well. There were spurts where we did things well.
Right.
And then there were spurts where we didn't do things well.
Right.
And that's kind of been our mojo in some of these games this year.
It has been the mojo
Yeah.
for most of the season, unfortunately.
Yeah. But, I'm the one who's been saying it all along. When you look at this and you take out the seniors, the Lily Greens, the Trinkas, the Noels, Alyssa Hunt, there's 4 seniors. Not a lot of them have substantial varsity time anyway with the COVID year. They all leave. I think it's important for this younger group, the Sassos, the Ruggiros, the young, both Winterburns.
Right.
You're returning a lot of talent next year.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. And I've been saying I think next year's the one that they really can make a push.
That might be true. We've talked about time missed due to COVID, but we never really brought it up from that angle. You're right. A lot of these girls were denied a lot of time because of COVID year. And so it would have been good development time where you would have maybe saw a difference, and that would have been paying off now in their senior year and stuff. Get a chance for a lot of these girls to play together and stuff for a long period of time, but...
Yeah.
So Dara Ho-Ching goes to the first shot, just a little wide. Foreman went down again.
Yeah, it's again held by 33.
And 33 is Brooke Muller. She's formerly the unidentified player.
Glad you cleared that up.
Yeah, I know, aren't you?
That's why you get the
No,
big
you
bucks.
said you didn't care. No,
I really
never?
did,
Yeah,
actually.
I know. You did. You still don't.
I still don't. You're right.
Sasso's out the point. Oh, she thought about taking a 3, but decided not to. Into Hunt. Oh, it'll be a foul now on number 30, Caitlin Wheeler. So that'll put Alyssa Hunt to the line. 1.5 minutes left to go. So Hunt's got her first one. And now Maddie Bowen makes her way back into the game for Caitlin Wheeler, one of the starters. Wheeler is another one of BG who had a good game. There's very few people in BG who didn't have a good game, really, to be honest with you. And it's a very real possibility. This could be one of the teams we got to meet early in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know,
It's possible.
if not the first game, the second game.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't be the first game, no matter what.
No.
So that's the saving grace. We don't have to play them first.
Yeah. It'll be interesting how that top shakes out with the BG, the Bedfords. Who's that? Portsmouth's at the top.
Really, Portsmouth and Bedford are on the,
Yeah.
up around fighting with.
And he
BG.
got hit in that face.
I think clearly BG's a lot better.
I think they're the most complete team we've seen. I
Oh
really
yeah,
do,
by far. Yeah, no, BG's really, really good. Yeah, they're almost on an entirely different level, to be honest
are.
with you.
Yeah.
Because you can tell to a pretty large degree, in every facet of the game where they're sort of chasing him.
Yeah.
And there's no quit in them because even here, the last minute, the coach is still pushing them to do more.
Yeah.
At this point, wouldn't you let up a little bit, you think? No
Yeah.
fouls, pass it around. It's like, really? Oh, Maddie with a nice three-pointer, 42-64, cuts into that lead. Goffstown still BG's still looking to put points up. Really? Oh, what the heck? That should be a foul for
that's
her.
technical.
Foul for Murray.
Yeah.
And it should have been. I mean, what is she doing?
Yeah.
20 seconds left in a game you're ahead by 23 points. You're going to pull that?
And my point earlier with having what's her name in the Paquette was in for such a long time. You got two other starters out here and a blowout. They got to be as frustrated as anybody else. So she gets to shoot 2 shots, and then we'll go down and shoot 2 for the technical.
So BG has like 2 or 3 people just keeping stats for the coach. So
The
that
private
you
school
can
money.
stay on them and So 41-65 is the score. Sasso on the line. And this is the first one. Technical foul, isn't she out of the game now? Why is she
No, 2 technicals, you're out.
Oh, I thought 1 technical. I thought a technical means you're out. Oh, she came out anyway.
Yeah.
So number 5, Adriana Della Vega comes in.
Nice one.
Yeah, that's a heck of a name, man. I like that name, Della Vega.
Yeah. I hope she gets a score so you can say it.
I might just say it again anyway.
Go ahead.
Adriana Della Vega. I like the name. So Alyssa Hunt now has it. Ooh.
Oh.
Throws it over to Sasso. I don't know how she got it to her. Sasso throws one underneath the Foreman.
Called a foul.
He did. So Foreman, they're just going to end it. No bother. Too bad. It would have been nice to see Foreman on the line, huh?
I mean, technically, if the whistle goes before the buzzer, you're supposed to shoot. So
65-41. So, yeah, it's about sort of what you anticipated, I guess.
I
BG
did.
is clearly a superior team.
yeah,
So.
well-oiled machine. Well, we came out with no injuries that we know of. We'll bounce back. Well, Rogero's got an ice pack on the backside, so from that charge, I bet you.
She's gone down at least 3 or 4 times. Some of it was self-inflicted, though.
Yeah.
Aggressive as all get out.
Yeah. But still had that little half-court shot after the end of the first quarter
Yeah,
that almost went in.
Still her best shot of the game. That was really good. So Anyway, so it's about what you expected here, Sunday afternoon, but if pretty entertaining. And what we're going to be looking at is hopefully a home playoff game on Tuesday night. So we'll have to see, and we'll get back to everybody on that. So again, for Rob Foreman, I'm Bob Bartolucci. Thanks for joining us, and that'll do it for this broadcast. Hey, Don, we're out.